Hello, everyone, and welcome back, yes, back, to the List Critics. We are returning in August after July was just a bunch of fuck. And let me explain. I had an episode. We did an episode, or rather, not me and Peyton. I'll tell you guys the story real quick. Peyton was supposed to be around to do an episode, and then he wasn't because Peyton decided to work like 40 hours a day. You know, he's got a time turner or something. And he was passed out, and I was talking to Tanya, and I said, I could call him and wake him up and make him do the episode, but it seemed kind of cruel because you hadn't slept in days, Peyton.
I still haven't slept in days, and I'm announcing this now. If Raven accepts my application to go back to work for them, I'm taking it, and I will get back on a regular sleep schedule.
But you hated it there.
It wasn't so much that I hated it, I hated the truck I was in. They said, well, next time tell us to get in an international truck. I said, all right.
Wow, you switch jobs more than you switch underwear, I swear.
I'm pretty certain I change my underwear once every 6 months at least.
Hi-yo! Well, anyway, I asked Tanya if she would do the episode with me, and I thought that would be a cool throwback. Tanya hasn't hosted in a long time. We did a whole episode. It was pretty funny, and then I discovered at the end that my recording software had crashed, and 0% of it was recorded.
0.0.
It's just listening to that the other day. Not the movie, but the Eric the Midget sold 0.0 tickets.
Yeah, it's on Whack History Month. That's what keeps me going whenever I lose my signal while driving.
There you go. All right, well, let's begin as we normally do with. And then it was a whole thing trying to get List Critics 2 together, and Jesse was busy, so we just decided, all right, we don't do it that often. August will be a skip month. Or rather, July will be a skip month, and we'll come back in August. So here we are, and we're beginning as we normally do with 21 instances of Tumblr getting deep, and of course, you hear that? Of course, Now the group chat suddenly has to be lit now that I'm trying to record. Let me just see what it's all about. Okay, I'm going to put my phone on vibrate, so you might hear a little buzz. It's not a sex toy, it's just my phone.
Mine's on vibrate too, and it's my new S8.
Yeah. Oh, you got the S8 Plus finally?
At the hotel I was at last night, there was a T-Mobile across the street, and I was able to get one.
Oh, cool. Oh, you have T-Mobile, huh?
Yeah.
I heard they're good. My parents have T-Mobile. I have Verizon, but anyway, here we go. Tumblr gets deep. 21 instances. So this first one, it starts actually with a comic book panel from the old Mickey Mouse comics.
Yeah.
And it's got Minnie Mouse and Pluto, and there's like a mouse, like not a Disney mouse, but like an actual mouse running by, and Minnie is going, "Eek, a mouse!"
Yeah, I remember that comic, and it's like, what?
Yeah, like, what is that even? So, this person says, Minnie, I have something to tell you. And then, that's heck yeah, old tech, and the Radical A says, you'd be scared too if a 6-inch tall naked human sprinted across your floor. When you put it that way, I guess it does make sense.
It's like a Twilight Zone episode, just about.
Yeah, but not the good ones, the ones from like the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Revengeance says, I'm so fucking pissed off, I just realized they're called pancakes because they're cakes you make in a frying pan. Fuck English. Novena5 says, waterfall. Revengeance replies with, oh my fucking god, I'm furious. Why would you be furious? It's describing what it is. Why is that a bad thing? I don't understand that. Whatever. Clefable says, I love little kids that share too much information. Today a girl came in with her mom to order food, and I told her I liked her dress. She said, thanks, my mom stole it from Target. Hashtag, oh, okay.
I bet there was a facepalm there for that one.
Oh, the mom probably wanted to shrink down in her seat to the size of, ironically, a mouse. Why, hello there, Thunder Thighs. I just got to pause and just, what an amazing Tumblr name. Why, hello there, Thunder Thighs.
She's got balls.
Yeah. When I started losing weight, I noticed people started talking to me or being nicer to me, and that my husband started being more affectionate towards me. I would lay in bed and think, fuck, man. people didn't like me before because I was fat, and I would feel bad. The kind of bad where you feel in your bones. It makes your body ache. I didn't like to think my worth was directly tied to my weight. What I've come to realize is that it's me. I'm nicer. I'm more approachable. I'm in better moods. I smile. People want to talk to me because I want to talk to people. My husband is more affectionate with me because I'm more affectionate with him. They weren't measuring my worth by my weight. I was. And Get Fucking Fit says, fuck. And Rianne says, this got me.
Yeah.
In a different direction than you expected.
Kind of went south quick, if you ask me.
Yeah, but then it came back. It boomeranged.
Yeah.
The Gone series blog says, to be honest, Americans are so funny. They're like, oh my God, there's a concert near my house. It's like 3 hours drive. And Europeans are like, what the fuck, a 3-hour drive? Are you kidding? I'm not going to France for that. French Tugboat says, Australians crying in the distance.
You're talking to a guy who drove 5 hours to go to the Royal Rumble this year. You're also talking to a guy who's going to drive 10 hours to go to WrestleMania next year.
Yeah, well, what a lot of Europeans, they know it on an intellectual level, but they don't think about it much, is that America is fucking huge. So the chances of anything being near you is small. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Sluts says, don't lie to your doctor about being a hoe. Stir-fried awesome sauce replies, it's for real though. They're just there to make sure your hoe ass can keep on hoeing. Tell them you're a hoe. They'll help you become a healthy hoe. Richie Gecko replies with, reblogging, untreated STDs can kill you, and not just HIV. Shit like chlamydia can cause full-blown sepsis. And the Winchester Simple-Ass blog says, remember kids, if you're going to hoe responsibly. And Fashion Mobster says, I support this. That should be a PSA, hoe responsibly, right?
Actually, like, a lot of the whores, like, on Harry Hines Boulevard here in Dallas, they all carry rubbers on them.
Well, yeah.
All of them.
It's just smart. I knew this girl. These two girls, I'm not going to name names because I know one of them watches my videos, but this one was talking shit on the other, and she said, she's a hoe, and I know because I'm a hoe. And I'm like, oh, I guess it really does take one to know one.
Pretty much.
Okay, Trash Rabbit says, white parent voice. So I'm going to do the white parent voice. I can't believe Kanye and Kim named their baby Northwest. That's ridiculous. Oh no, it's almost 4:30. I need to pick up my kids Michaela and Ashley from the water polo practice.
I'm not even going to ask.
And then Pikachu replies with this picture of a pregnant woman who is definitely Caucasian, and she's got this blackboard with all these names crossed out. And let's see, we got Kaylee, McCarty, Navy, Maylee, and then the one she chose in the end was Lakin, like L-A-K-Y-N-N. What is with white people names?
I don't know, but it's got to be better than Listerine and... Oh, wait, that's a grocery shopping list. Never mind.
So they said, I always reblog this post so fucking fast. Every time it comes on my dash, my phone shuts down the Tumblr app and reboots. Somebody else says, McCarty64 is my favorite Mario Kart game.
Thinking the exact same thing.
And then finally, my favorite part is the blog post. The photo was taken from detailed his mother's decision-making process and chose the name because her husband saw it on a road sign on the way home. She named her daughter after a road sign. A road sign.
Can't be as bad as me being named after a cowboy in a Silverado.
That's true. Oh, and finally, Blake here says, I love unique names too. My 19-month-old is named Brialy, pronounced Brialy, and my 47-month-old is named Rayman Origins.
What?
47-month-old. You gotta love that part.
What?
That's what white people always do that. They go like, how old's your baby? 12 months? No, it's a year. It's not 12 months. Shut up.
I was about to say, it's like, dude, your kid's 3 years old. Stop saying months.
Yeah, no, who does that? Like, how many? Like, Jesus Christ, I'm 36. I'm not, however many months that is. All right. Neptunian says, to catch a bus, you have to think like a bus. Okay. Fair enough.
Ninja, what the hell?
I don't know. Jackal Cross says, I hope that wherever my hair ties go, they're happy. That's all that matters. And then the cutest of the cute replies with a picture of a cat holding a hair tie in its mouth. So,
Ninja, is that why you always play under the couch? Is because that's where your hair bands are?
Well, this cat doesn't look like Ninja. It's one of those like white and brown cats.
Yeah, mine's a black tabby for those that didn't realize. I adopted him like 3 months ago, so.
All right. This Flowery says, an open letter to the inventor of bread. Hey, thanks. Fair enough. Yeah, I agree. Fellison says, I'm into girls and guys, but I'm also really into pasta. I think Fellison and Flowery should meet each other.
As long as it doesn't involve cake farting, we're good.
Oh, you got to make that reference.
Yes, I made that reference.
I guess you saw my video?
Yes.
Oh, y'all fart on cakes, though. All right. Punk Roke says, I express all my emotions by saying fuck in varying tones. So do I.
Don't we all?
Yeah. Oh, Hawkeye says, I love when court cases are called things like person versus state, because I like to imagine a single person fighting a whole state on their own out of sheer rage. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a beat 'em up.
Fatality.
I was thinking more like a double dragon type of thing, where you're fighting like a whole bunch of people at once.
That's my ow, that's my foot.
That is your foot, yes. Wattpad Fix says, it's so weird how your gender supposedly dictates which shapes and textures of fucking cloth you're permitted to drape over your flesh prison. Flesh prison. Wow, okay. I'm just going to move on. I've never heard that term before, and that is disturbing.
Really disturbing.
Donut Cat says, me, does something questionable or unhealthy. Lol. Friend, does something questionable or unhealthy. Me, mom friend mode activated. It's true. We are all hypocrites. Fantasy Galaxy says, tips on how to get a good sleep at night. Peppermint tea or, I don't know how to pronounce it. You know, is it chamomile? How do you pronounce that word?
That's the first time I've heard of it, so I have no idea.
All right, well, I'm probably saying it wrong. And
what was that?
There, peppermint tea or whatever the hell that other kind of tea is.
Chamomile.
Chamomile, okay. I was going to say somebody in the comments will say it. And then the second hint is 7 blunts smoked, one after the other.
I think I take the blunts.
That'll put you. Nah, I don't know, man. It makes me paranoid.
I'm already paranoid enough as it is. I don't need to be any more paranoid.
Yeah, that's why I really don't like to smoke weed, because it makes me paranoid. It's like you ever see Private Parts?
Dude, I love that movie, dude.
Yeah, but remember when he tried the weed as a kid and it made him
freaked out?
Yeah, that's me. It didn't used to be me, but they, as Louis C.K. says, they've been working on that shit.
It's getting better with age, and they got like, how many strands are there now? Like over 100?
Probably thousands. I can't imagine. I don't know. I just, I stick to beer.
Yeah, stick to good old Jack Daniels for me.
Yeah, well, I like whiskey too, but my liver doesn't, so I'll stick to beer.
No one's liver likes it.
Yeah, but I got some problems. So like when it comes to alcohol, I have to go light on it.
Oh yeah.
And beer doesn't have a whole lot of alcohol in it.
I'll keep that in mind if I do go back to Raven and we hang out.
There you go. Hot Dad Calendar says, I'm actually concerned for boys who complain about how different girls look without makeup. Like, did you think eyeshadow permanently alters a girl's eyelid? Are you frightened when people change clothes? And Wheat Bix God says, babies have no concept of object permanence. Sister Judy Bo Booty says, that's one of the sickest burns I've ever read.
That was more than a sick burn, dude.
That was a torched warehouse downtown.
A warehouse with tankers of...
Yeah, they all go up in these big Michael Bay explosions. All right, Deep Space Babe says, honestly, the best feeling in the world is when you pick up someone's cat and they're like, I can't believe she's letting you hold her. Like, yes, I am the cat's friend, the cat whisperer, the forest nymph, the cat charmer. Well, you're a cat person, so you know.
Yes?
I mean, I'm very much a dog person, but I like cats too, but I'm very much a dog person. I've noticed there's an inverse ratio to the bigger a dog is, the more it likes me. The smaller the dog is, the more it hates me.
I actually said it in my Mega Man 3 Let's Play. I said I may be a dog person, but I love cats too.
Okay. All right, so Lemon Sharks here says, 15-year-olds, I am so wise beyond my years. Growing up is so tragic. I understand pain. 20-year-olds, what the hap is fucking? 25-year-olds, help. 30 plus, what the fuck do you mean you expect me to actually know what I'm doing now?
Yeah, kind of on your own there.
Well, we all know that's true. That was the last one out of 21. What do you say, Peyton?
I'll give it 16.
I'm just gonna agree with that. That's logical.
Sweet 16. We had some good ones. We had a few of them that made me go, what the hell? And
yeah.
One of them I kind of wasn't paying attention to because Ninja was biting my foot.
I guess that is your foot. Okay, 15 Twitter jokes everyone should read. Also from Pleated Jeans. Waiting for it to kind of load. There we go. Yale at L91 says, at a bar, guy, did it hurt? Me, what? Guy, when you fell walking in, I saw you fall flat on your face. Everyone saw.
I'm sure he's all right.
That was lame. Abe Yasby at Cheeseboy22 says, my wife hates snakes, but if they sold snakes at Target, we'd probably have a few snakes. That was actually funny. That makes up for the first one being lame. Todd Poppy Carlos at the Todd Williams says, Arthur's Court, Sir Lancelot. We shall best be known as the Knights of the Square Table, Circumference. I doth like it, but heareth me out. Circumference, puns. I get it, yeah. I hate puns, but all right. I give you that one was kind of clever. Tommy Tough Stuff says, Jeopardy, host. So tell us a little more about yourself. Me, leans into the microphone. No thanks, Alex.
Somebody actually did that, though.
Yeah, I could imagine that. Like, nah, I'm good. Just
it was like a recent episode, too. It was like 2 months ago, but I forgot the guy's name. But yeah, that's what he said. He's like, no thanks, Alex.
He's like, I'm not here to make friends.
He's there to try and beat Ken Jennings' record, which have fun with that.
Yeah, Ken Jennings was just like on a hell of a streak. That guy couldn't be stopped.
Yeah. It makes you wonder if Brad Rutter didn't have the 5-day limit when he was champion, could he have set the bar?
Possibly. I guess we'll never know.
Oh.
Tommy Tough Stuff at Tommy Tough Stuff. Oh, that was the same one. Never mind. Okay, Glazer. I've seen this one before, but it shows this sign that says Street Lightning High Voltage. It says Tombstone of 2 of the best breakdancers. Well, Street Lightning would be a pretty great breakdancing name. I don't know about High Voltage, though. Jake Vig at Jake Vig says, what number SPF blocks people?
110.
There you go. Sarcastic Sapien at Sarcastic Sapien says, interviewer, where were you born? Missouri. What state are you in now? Apathy. That's not what I meant. I don't care. All right, I like it.
That's like one of those forum posts that when I hung out at PureZC.net all the time, and some guy would ask this question like, so where's everybody, what state do you live in? And somebody would be like, a state of emotion, or I live in a state of despair. I'm sitting there going, I'm from Texas.
I'm from Texas. Eden Dranger at Eden Eat says, women's deodorant scents, cashmere mist, lavender fields, Hawaiian breeze. Men's deodorant scents, manly man, fast car, basketball, gun.
Sugar drizzle.
I don't know about that last one there. Sugar drizzle. Is that for men or women?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess that's the unisex one.
It's a unisex one that I've used a couple times. It literally smells like sugar.
That ain't bad, I guess.
They made it into a vape juice too.
Ugh. Stiv at Lobsterfest says, if you make a rapper mad, he has to sing a song about you, which I think is neat. I like it.
Right.
Like diss tracks.
Oh, yeah. Now I know.
All right. Ali Garfinkel at Aligarchy says, Triscuits are what I imagine the inside of a scarecrow tastes like. This person has thought long and hard about eating scarecrows.
I
was about to say, if they're stuffed with Triscuits, then I'd be chowing down on a scarecrow probably.
Yeah.
Mike Kaplan and I just want to say this is the most obnoxious spelling of the name Mike I've ever seen. It's MYQ.
Oh my God.
And Mike Kaplan at Mike Kaplan says, should I go into the arts? Can you imagine yourself doing anything else? No. Then I wouldn't go into the arts with no imagination. Okay, that's kind of funny. I chuckled.
Nice. Good save. Good save.
I love this name. It's MacGyver, but it's like Meh-Guyver.
MacGyver.
Meh-Guyver. At Andrew Nadeau 0. Me, donates body to science. Science. Ooh, we don't want that.
Jeez, even science has its own rejects.
Yeah. That's kind of like that movie Back to School where, what was Rodney Dangerfield's line? He says, but Dad, I could donate my body to science fiction. Sweaty $5 at Iskov says, remember, don't stoop to their level. If someone is murdering you, tell them their knife is cool and they're good at stabbing. Be nice.
I'm not going to be nice if a guy's stabbing me. I'm going to probably scream in agony.
Yeah, that would probably be more like you're just going to be like, this is very painful, you know?
Monty Python, the Meaning of Life, when they're taking his liver.
Tommy Tough Stuff at Tommy Tough says his wife, oh darn, I have a loose thread in my sweater. Me, waiting for the right time to tell her I bought a sword. Allow me, milady. Then he accidentally cuts off her head. The Garbage Shit Boy at Dave Dittel says, if matter cannot be created nor destroyed, then how come I've had diarrhea several times more than I've eaten today?
That sounds like me.
Well, stop eating, eating Chipotle.
My problem is I drink more than I consume.
Yeah, but that wouldn't cause diarrhea.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I've always had colon problems as it is.
It's a colon problem, definitely. Anyway, with that sobering note, out of 15, I'm going to give this a 10.
I'll say 9. That first one, I still kind of didn't get it.
That first one was lame. I was trying to block it out there. The second one made up for it, though.
Yeah. Okay,
I got this one. I don't know how it's going to translate. It's 18 times following the rules went wrong. It is all pictures, but I'm not bad at describing things. So we'll see. So this first one shows a sign at a strip mall. It says, no bicycle riding, no rollerblading, no roller skating, no skateboarding, no scooter riding. And there's a guy riding a unicycle right next to
it. Didn't say anything about that.
Yeah. You said bicycle. You didn't say unicycle. The next one, I've seen this picture before. It's an Instagram picture of a guy who went to McDonald's and ordered a McDouble with only ketchup. Now, that you would think McDouble with only ketchup should have the hamburger part, the cheese part, and ketchup, right?
Yep.
Nope, they just put ketchup on a bun. Yeah, I'm pissed. This ain't what I meant.
Is a hamburger something or nothing?
Yeah, it's definitely should be something. This shows a bill. I can't tell what it's from, but it's a bill for the amount of $44.58 with the due date of December 31st, 99.99. So you could pretty much just not pay that.
I'll send you a post-dated check. How's that?
Yeah, there you go. Send a post-dated check. This is one of those chalkboard signs that go on the sidewalk, and it says, they told me to make a sign, and then a drawing of a sign on the sign.
Oh, that's a tongue twister.
Yeah. Here's a cake, and on the cake it says, happy birthday, Dick. Ha, 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 don't write that. His name is Matt. Cake trolls are the best trolls. So this is one of those things where kids, like in school, it's a thing with like cotton balls that they make into a cloud.
Yeah.
It says, I looked up in the sky and I thought I saw a blank, but it was only a cloud. And this kid wrote, regular cloud. No imagination there. There's a sign that says, if your dog does a poo, please put it in a litter bin. And it shows this guy trying to stuff his German Shepherd into the trash can.
Oh, that ain't right.
Well, he's not like forcing it in, but he's like having a little fun for the picture, I think.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
This is just one of those big signs that you see at a strip mall, and it says, they told me to change the sign, so I did. Should be a little more specific next time. So, it's another Snapchat fast food fail. It says, I know I asked for my sour cream on the side, but I want to see the bitch who did this ignorant shit. It's from a Taco Bell, and they literally smeared a little bit of sour cream on the side of the taco.
I wouldn't be surprised if that happened at my Taco Bell.
Like, normally when you say you want something on the side, you want it in one of those little cups, right?
Right.
But they literally smeared about one of those little cups worth of Taco Bell on the side of the crunchy taco. That is ignorant shit right there. So it says, this guy's wife says, take some pictures with your new selfie stick when you're doing stuff throughout the day. And he literally took pictures of himself posing with the selfie stick.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Remember how software used to come on CDs, obviously, and it would be in those little paper containers?
Yeah.
The seal on it. It says, breaking the seal constitutes acceptance of the end-user license agreement.
Yeah.
And the guy ripped it open from the other end, so he never broke the seal. You think they should have rethought. It's a bathroom, and the sign says, please flush, so they put it in the toilet.
Ooh.
This is a test for a little kid. It says, color half the sweets, and there's like 4 pictures of candy, and they literally covered half of each one. Here's one from Starbucks. The guy told him that his name was Mark with a C, so they wrote Kark. I tend to think that the Starbucks people do that on purpose, just to be funny.
Oh, there's some trolls that work there.
Yeah.
I know, because they do the exact same thing with me.
There you go. Well, what do you... Well, I mean, you got an unusual name, so how does that go in Starbucks?
They spell it with a Y, a T, and an O. I have no Y, T, or O's in my name.
I can kind of see how they might think there's a Y. I cannot imagine how a T or an O gets in the name Payton.
Well, you say the D, right?
Oh, so they're doing like Payton?
Yeah, that's what they're thinking.
And
they're
they're doing like Peyton?
Yeah.
Well, that's a real name, so they probably don't hear you. It's loud in there, they got that hippie music playing.
Oh, God. That's why I go to the drive-thru.
That's why I go to McDonald's for my coffee. It's just as good, and it doesn't cost $4. All right. So it's this a sheet, like a bed sheet with a sticky note on it. It says, "Can you hang this out, please? Thank you, Mom." And the person took some clothespins and they hung the sticky note on the clothesline. And then they show the text from their mom that says, "Are you thick? I meant hang up the shirt, gimp boy. Unbelievable." I guess it was a shirt. Gimp boy. I love it.
That's why you hear me snickering like I am.
Okay, so this is on a store or I think it's one of those like snack stands, and it's got like the window, and it says, "Notice, due to festival rules, we are not allowed to sell drinks, including bottled water. Therefore, August peanut sale. 1 peanut for $1. Peanut shell included. 1 free bottle of water comes with each purchase of peanut."
Wow.
There you go. There you go. They said, if there's a law against selling something, all you got to do is give it away for free with the purchase of something that you're allowed to sell.
Yeah.
It really works from what I hear. So this shows a desk sitting sitting on somebody's driveway, and it says, "Free, please take." And the guy took the sign, and he posted a very happy selfie with him with the sign. This is a paper sign in a bathroom. It says, "Please check if you flushed. Thank you." And people are putting like check marks all over it. Like every time they flush, they make a check on the sign. But one guy wrote an X and like a little winky face.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, he did.
We're fine. We're all fine.
He did not flush, I guess. So, wow, out of 18, I'm gonna say 16. I was gonna go lower, but Gimp Boy made it higher.
I'll go with 14. How's that?
Okay. I got funny church signs. I figured that might be amusing. I haven't actually looked at this yet, so it might be lame. But it's 18 funny church signs. This first one says, "Easter comes once a year. How often do you?"
Wow.
somebody really should have told the reverend or whatever at the McCormick Chapel Church here that, I don't think he knew.
I don't think he knew either.
I don't think he knew. This one says, if you are praying for snow, please stop.
Sorry about that. I wanted to get out of work.
And there's like a lot of snow on the ground. I like that one. This one says, forgive your enemies. It messes with their heads. Okay.
It actually does in some kind of like.
Sometimes.
Like I remember. Like
it depends on the person.
Yeah.
All right, this one says, attention to all our dear parishioners, please do not leave your personal belongings unattended. Some people might think it's the answer to their prayers. Also, please do not leave your trash on the seats. Thank you.
Is this a church or an usher area?
Both.
All right.
Yeah. This one says, this is in the church bathroom.
Uh-oh.
Hung above the urinals, and it says, finally, brothers, aim for perfection, and the God of love and peace will be with you. But aim is in huge letters.
Oh, wow.
Well, I mean, you do need to aim. This one says, the fact that there's a highway to hell and only a stairway to heaven says a lot about anticipated traffic numbers.
South Park, bigger, longer, uncut, anyone?
I love that they're referencing two heavy metal songs, though, and people used to say that was all satanic music.
Shit, that's why we got black metal. That's why we got Gorgoroth.
Yeah. With all this rain, we need an ark. Fear not. Wait for it. We know a guy. Not only is that terrible, but they actually put up wait for it, ... in parentheses on the sign.
Oh, wow.
Fuck off. I can't even say the name of the church because it's not on there, but fuck off whatever church that is. This one says, before there was Twitter, there was church signs. Fair enough.
Ain't lying.
This one says, Adam and Eve, the first people to not read the Apple terms and conditions.
I remember that one.
I've seen that one. It's funny. I've just seen it too many times, you know?
You will allow us to sew your mouth on the butthole of another.
The human centipede. Dog, spelled backwards, God. What does that have to do with anything?
I have no idea.
That's not funny or interesting. All right, this one says, we are not Dairy Queen, but we have great sundaes. Oh, that's just bad. You know, like the nuns in there were like snickering, like they thought it was funny.
Yep.
Yeah. This one says, be the kind of person your pet thinks you are. I like that, and you don't need to be religious to appreciate that one.
Yeah.
I like that. This one says, don't make me come down there, God. Okay. Just love everyone. I'll sort them out later, God. Okay.
Let God sort him out.
Yeah. Jesus is watching, but the police have radar.
Don't speed.
You know what's funny is that cops do like to hide behind church signs.
Oh yeah, they do. There was actually I saw this one church sign where the guy came out and changed the letters, and then but the cop didn't realize it. And
what did it say? There's a cop behind this or something?
Yeah.
Nice. Slow down. There's a cop hiding behind. This one says, thou shalt not lie or use alternative facts. Okay. I don't think that's actually in the Bible, but okay. And this one says, under the same management for 2,000 years. That's not really that good. All right. We're at least ending with a good one here. This one says, Genesis 1:3, teenager version. And God said, let there be light, and it was lit. That's actually kind of funny. I'm a little disappointed. Like, it started out strong, but it petered out, man. Out of 18, I'm going to go with the 6.
Half and half.
So you doing 9?
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's see what else I got here. I got stupid mad lists here. Actually, wait, I got a bunch that were sent to me by people. Let me bring those up. But I got to go to Facebook for that. And I got to actually go to my Nick Review Mix page. Okay, let's see.
Watch it be like some kind of WatchMojo.com ripoff or something.
I don't think it's anything like that. All right, I just got to get to my messages. I'm sorry. It's very. You know what? Let me do this on my phone. It's easier to do it on my phone. Why do we live in a world where like the app on your phone for Facebook is a lot easier to use than actual Facebook?
I have no idea, in all honesty.
But it is true, right?
Yeah, it's as true as ever.
Except I
It's
have 4
true.
apps for Facebook, but you get the point.
Yeah.
So the one I want is Pages Manager. All right, let's see. No, not Kazara Studios. Come on now. I gotta
Too many
switch over.
pages.
I have 2 pay. I have Kazara Studios and NecroVMX. Okay, so... Inbox, here we are. Okay, so these are from Axel Dallenhund, who uses the name Pufnisse. So let's see, he's got, he sent me he likes to send me lists from College Humor, which I think are usually pretty good.
All right, cool.
12 Tinder conversations that escalated hard out of fucking nowhere.
Let's hear it.
All right. So this is between Austin and some girl, and he says, you're too cute. She says, thanks. He says, what's up? Just waiting till I have to catch my flight. Oh, nice. Where are you going? Back home to Idaho. Oh, you should come back soon. Yeah, I would love to, but I hate the weather in Idaho right now. And then he says, I could eat you out until your pussy drips and your legs shake.
What the fuck?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Where did that come from? They were being so nice and polite. Good Lord. Wow. Well, I mean, she's not going to get to experience that because she's got to catch a flight.
Oh.
All right, so here's another one. Can I tell you a secret? Ha ha, what's up? When I was little, I stole money from my mom's purse. I never had the heart to tell her because I didn't want her to live with the thought that she raised a criminal. Wow, it feels really good to get this off my chest. And she says, you'd feel a lot better if I gave you a little punishing. And then he says, like, do some extra chores or no allowance? Anal is good. Anal is good. What the fuck?
He must be a catcher.
I would say so, yeah. She's going to have to get this... Oh, no, that's a girl saying that.
Oh, okay, then.
So she just wants it up the ass.
You don't find too girls that willing to do that.
So, well, there's a conversation between Alyssa and some guy. So Alyssa says, oh, that's pretty cool. LOL, that was like a night and day response. Ha ha how. Wait, what?
What?
Oh, okay. So we're missing the part that's scrolled up, but apparently she said something negative about the Air Force or something about the Navy or something like that, and she says, "Oh, haha. Well, I don't know much about either of them. I've never met someone in the Navy before." And he says, "Hi, I'm Joshua. I'm in the Navy." And she says, "Hi, Joshua. I'm Alyssa. I like to deep throat." Wow.
You're like, all right, let's go behind that dumpster. Let's get busy.
Okay, so this is not even a Tinder message. This is from this girl's, from her profile. Her name is Vilia. She's 20. And it says, take me camping and talk about the lack of health care available in the U.S. Fuck me hard in the ass and call me daddy.
What?
I'm confused.
Fuck you hard in the ass. Call me daddy.
But call her daddy?
Like, do I call her dad and say, hey, I'm fucking your daughter in the ass, or does she want to be called daddy?
I think she wants to be called daddy, which it confuses me. All right, anyway. This is a conversation between some unnamed girl and some unnamed guy. The girl starts off, love your dog. Wish I could say it's mine, but I can say I wish it was. How can I ever trust you again? Because I'm honest, at least after the fact. It should count for something. You sleazy little fucking mongrel. Fuck you and your lying ways, you minuscule string of misery.
Well, that escalated quickly.
And they say, well, that seems a little harsh. Do I look like I give a damn, you slimy fuck? Wow. Holy crap.
It got worse.
Oh, wow. Okay, so there's a conversation between Anna and some guy. And they're talking about, what classes they're in. And she says, micro. And he says, wave? He says, haha, oh my god, microbiology. He says, oh, okay, that makes more sense. And then she says, let me sit on your face.
Let's go, babe.
And naturally, he says, okay. I mean, who's going to turn that down, though? It may have came out of nowhere, but... yeah. You're like, no comment. Nothing I say will turn out good. Alright, so, oh man, I don't even want to read this one. This is bad, but... I get Justin and this girl, they're telling jokes to each other. He says, do you know how to make a napkin dance? Put a little boogie in it. And then she says, you ever have sex while camping? It's fucking intense. So they're telling these, these cute little dad jokes, and then he comes back with, you know why Jews don't eat pussy? It's too close to the gas chamber. That's fucking awful, dude. Why are you laughing at that?
I don't know.
That's not funny.
Flatulence.
Well, farts are funny, but the Holocaust is not.
No, that ain't funny whatsoever, but...
Yeah, well, farts are funny. I will admit that.
I just never heard somebody call their asshole a gas chamber.
Well, the chamber of farts?
Never heard of it.
All right, well, that's from South Park. Okay, so anyway, this next one starts off kind of crazy, so I can only imagine how this is going to escalate. This person says, want to casually have rough sex at my place sometime? And the girl says, how rough, winky face? And the guy says, as rough as you like, winky face. And she says, oh, hell no. She says, as rough as my father last night?
Oh. Oh, no. No.
About to throw up.
This must be in Alabama.
Well, it doesn't say, but I would imagine you're probably right.
No offense to Alabama fans.
Alabama,
no offense to Jews, but I pissed you off in the last one either. I'm like Gilbert Gottfried. I gotta apologize for everything now.
Okay, so there's this guy and this girl, Mia, and she says, all my friends work Friday nights. And he says, sorry to hear that. I suppose that's why you're on Tinder, huh? And she says, it's not that bad. I'm looking for Friday night fun, yeah. And he says, I can dig it. What's your idea of a good night? And she says, vodka and rough sex.
Shit. Sign up.
Just right straight to the point, yeah. Okay, so this is some girl named Shelby and some guy, and she says, hey, sexy. And he goes, hey, you go to Carol? And she says, yes, I do, unfortunately. The same, I haven't seen you around, though. She says, I had to take online classes this semester because I fell off a cliff in August. What? What is this, in Scotland? I mean...
I have no idea. Like, I'm like...
This cliff... And then she says, LOL. Like, I fell off a cliff. That felt loud. Okay, though. Says this girl, Brittany, and she says, hey. And the guy says, hey, how are you? This is the first message they've ever sent, okay? And then she says, I'm good. You down for a threesome with me and another man? That's where you say, yeah, I'm good, Brittany. I'm going to block you now. Holy crap.
Sounds like somebody replying to a, what's it called, to a Craigslist ad.
Yeah, kind of. It doesn't seem like Tinder. It's more like Craigslist.
By the way, public service announcement, if you go on Craigslist looking for women, don't bother. They're all bots.
Yeah, pretty much. This says 12 Tinder conversations that escalated quickly, but there's actually 13 of them.
All right, cool.
But anyway, here's number 12. Guy says to this girl Alexis, is the first message he sends to her. He says, so if you're going into pre-med, can I be your amazingly below average trophy husband? And she replies with, yes, you can, as long as you can fuck me between surgeries and play golf and wear Vineyard 24/7.
What the fuck?
Damn. Okay, then. Here's the last one, number 13. It's this girl, Tara. And this guy says to her, do you smoke weed, though? We can't be friends unless you do. And she says, LMAO, I smoke weed, baby. Daddy takes me to court saying I'm using drugs. I get drug tested and bam, no more child for me. So I would have to kill him and go to jail and get out of jail and then get my kid back. So no, I don't smoke weed. She could have just said no.
Yeah. Just
that was
overcomplicated.
Unnecessary. Anyway, out of 13, what do you say, Peyton?
9.
I'm gonna say 8. I'm traumatized though, you know. Okay, so this isn't one that he sent me, but it's like the next one below this, and I think it could be interesting. So you know how you said you go on Craigslist looking for women and it's all bots?
Yeah.
Apparently they have that problem on Tinder as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So this is 11 of the funniest interactions with annoying Tinder bots.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah. So let's see. First one. Are you real? You get lucky on here much? Don't give me your number. I don't fucking want it. All right, here's my number. You know what to do.
Lord have mercy.
You know, I used to get those bots back on, remember AOL Instant Messenger?
Yeah, because anybody could send you a message. They didn't all they had to do was know your screen name. They could send you whatever.
Yeah. But I would reply by just go fuck yourself or whatever, you know. All right, so this one says, hey, analyze, if you were a fruit, you'd be a pineapple, and if you were a vegetable, I'd visit you in the hospital every other day. What? And it says, what's up, Chico? Jake, sounds good. So they're saying fucked up things to the bot, and it's just replying to them because it's, you know, it's programmed to reply to anything.
Oh, I do that sometimes. If I find out it's a bot, I'll just fuck with them at that point. Like,
yeah, so he's saying fucked up things. So do you mean my name sounds good or a visiting arrangement does? Because my name sounds better at 2 a.m. and being a vegetable has its drawbacks. And the bot says, what do you do in Cork? Honestly, I feel like this is a one-way conversation. Arg, this app works so slowly. Here comes the reveal. Message me at this site, www.fuckmyass.com/Trojan, end scene. And of course, the bot says, I'm playing this game trying to improve my English, LOL. Want to join me? At least chatting works. It says, ooh, appealing to my sense of charity. Unfortunately, analyzed, that part of me died along with my entire family in the fire. The bot says, I downloaded it from here, and they give some you know, shady Bitly link. Got it. What's your username? It says, and the money shot right in the eye. Yeah, I got it. Username is Margaret Snatcher. Yours? Analyze? Don't leave me like my family did in that suspicious fire. Kind of went on too long, but it was funny.
Yeah.
So let's see. So this bot is Carrie, and it says, hi, Patrick. Hey, what's going on? Finally, a decent guy on Tinder. I was beginning to lose hope. Stuck out tongue, closed eyes. Like they actually wrote that out. That's an interesting emoji. I'm on my way to bin 152. Was meeting a friend, but I think she's going to flake. What a cunt. Wow, that was a rude thing to say. Angry. Huh, sorry, thought you were a spam bot. Congrats, you're not. You think I'm spam? Not anymore. The first couple of messages were very similar to messages I've gotten from bots. I was expecting your next message to include a link to your private video chat. There's a lot on here. Probably not so much for women. I have to get off the phone. Can you add me to... And then they give the fucking link. He goes, what the fuck? God damn it. They're getting smarter.
They're learning.
Oh, it's like Blade Runner. Oh. All right. So this is a bot that has a profile that actually has the Shutterstock logo right across it.
Oh, this is going to be funny.
Yeah. Well, there's no conversation. It just shows that, and it says some bots are really, really lazy. So. Oh, here's another one. It's a picture of some chick with big tits, and it says, I'm name. With the dollar sign. I love Oreos and kitties and blah, blah, blah. I'm name. And it says, and then there's possibly real people making things confusing. So there's this girl, and her profile says, swipe right if you would date a robot. I'm not a robot. I'm just asking for a friend. I have skin on a human body. That is mine.
Sounds like a Terminator.
Yeah, right? All right, so this is the bot in this one is Diane. And she said, Patriots or Seahawks? And one more question. Seahawks, of course. What's the other question? LOL, they're both cheaters and I hate cheaters. My now ex-boyfriend cheated on me and that's how I ended up on here. And she says, girl, that escalated rather quickly. Ha, I like you. Text me. And then number. And he said, hey. That was definitely a bot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this one says summer, and they say, hey. The guy says, oh, shit. Okay, now tell me you're bored and ask what's up. I go, I'm bored. What's up? Now tell me your stupid, shitty website. Tinder keeps logging me out. Hit me up at oxhookup.com/summertrulio if you want to chat and set a meet. It says, yeah, no. Wow, he knew the script and everything.
Yeah. I believe it.
There used to be these bots. You remember Omegle?
Yeah.
Weren't actually bots because Omegle could filter out bots.
Yeah.
So it would actually be people who would type in a script. And I would fuck with them, of course, you know? And usually nothing would dissuade them from typing out this script. But I can't remember what I said. But I said something that this guy, he says, what the actual fuck? And then he just posted the link and got the hell out of there.
Something interesting also is you ever like that you mentioned the one a few from the list ago for this one about hey, I'm not a bot. What the fuck?
Yeah, but then it was.
Yeah.
But some of them I remember on AOL were programmed like if you said the word bot, they'd go, I'm not a bot, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so this bot's Mary, and Mary says, hey, cutie, bat's eyes, LOL. And the guy says, it's gotten to the point where I can't tell who's real and who's a bot on here. Okay, now you've really lost me? Bot? That's what they do. Oh, shit, you're a real person. There's fake accounts on here that match with you and try to direct you to cam sites. Fake? No. You just never been hit on by a hot girl or something? LOL. Haha, there's a rule of thumb on Tinder for guys about bots. 1 to 2 photos, no profile info, and messages first. You hit all those. Haha. Okay, now you really lost me? Bot? Because he put the word bot in there, replied with that. He says, holy shit, are you kidding me? What's wrong? Are you a real person? Yes, I'm a real person. Why, you've never met a horny girl before? What? Why don't we hang out that night at home? LOL, just kidding. Still too soon, no? To the neckbeard that's programmed this bot, I salute you.
They're getting smarter, dude. They're getting smarter.
It's the fucking rise of the machines. All right, this is the last one. This bot is named Ida. And it says, Ida, like to hope that you're not a bot. Hi, you doing good? Sure, let's say I am. What website should I sign up for? Bye. Wait, are you real? Yeah, that was actually a real person.
That sucks.
That's funny.
There are a few real people on there. It's
Well,
just
I would imagine. Otherwise, who's going to talk to the bots?
Exactly.
All right, out of 11, I'll give that a 10.
I'll say 11. That was good.
Okay, so here's another one that Poof Nisse sent me from College Humor. It's 12 butthurt nice guys that need to calm the fuck down.
Oh, this is going to get interesting.
You've seen this phenomenon, the nice guy syndrome.
Yeah.
It's
I've
amazing.
lost girlfriends being too nice.
No, I'm not talking about that. See, you're thinking of something else. I gotta open this in my browser because it's not loading right. So anyway, the nice guy syndrome is the guy that like he can't get any girls, but he's like, but I'm a nice guy, I deserve a woman, and then they usually say, well, you're a cunt and fuck you, and they get really angry, but they're always screaming about how nice they are.
Oh yeah. I see what you mean now.
Okay, so that's the nice guy syndrome. Okay, so this one's a tweet, and it says, our generation of girls complains that guys don't ask them on dates, that sex is more important than anything. Guess what, girls? You made it this way. Nowadays, nice guys don't get the time of day. The only way to draw a girl's interest is to be an asshole. Maybe instead of placing the blame on today's guys, girls themselves should take a look at themselves. See, that kind of fucked up thinking is the nice guy syndrome.
Right.
I'm so nice, I should have a girlfriend. No, obviously not. All right, whoa, what a rant this is. All right, so this is from Facebook. It says, Listen up, ladies, and listen very carefully. We men are tired of your elitist, entitled, intolerable attitude and your childish tendencies. What the hell? Alright, I just want to say this guy doesn't speak for all men. He doesn't speak for me. He doesn't speak for you either, right, Baden?
He's a beta male.
The smart and good men are moving abroad to escape this environment or have gone MGTOW. I think it's men going their own way. What you are dealing with is exactly your fault for rejecting the good men. You know what? I'm sorry, Puffnissy. I can't even read this. It makes me angry.
Can we just skip this, please?
I'm just going to skip this. It pisses me off. These guys are they're such tools. I can't deal with it.
Nice guy syndrome. If you want to piss,
I'm sorry, I cannot deal with that.
If you want to piss off the list critics, just do something like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought it would be like, some girl saying, "Oh, let's just be friends," and then the guy be like, "Well, you're a fucking cunt." No, but the long fucking rants and the alt-right bullshit, I can't put up with that.
Just go on. We got enough drama going on right now. We're on the brink of war as it is.
Yeah, I know. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about all that. I think we got two guys waving their dicks at each other, extra small.
They should have a sword fight with them.
They have to get very close to each other.
You know what? I'd be all right with that.
Kimmel fuckface over there probably tells people that he has a 13-inch cock, too.
Ugh.
You know he does.
I don't want to know. I really don't. I do not want to freaking know.
And then our president's like, mine looks like a potato. He did send me other lists.
Okay, good. Whew.
Everything is sex with this guy. I don't want to do like every fucking sex list that he sent me. Oh, here's a good one from College Humor. So we've done celebrity encounter lists in the past. We've done where you meet celebrities and they're extra nice. We've done celebrities that were asshole. But this is kind of taking a third option here. 17 people share their not safe for work celebrity encounters. So this is sourced from Reddit. So the first person says, I was in a very massive men's room at a venue taking a piss. I was about 15 urinals deep and the bathroom was completely empty as far as I could tell, besides me. In walks Jack Black. He walks right up to the urinal next to me. Nothing weird happened, but I always found it bizarre that he didn't space himself out better. That is a man code violation.
I think he just wanted to do that so that way the other guy can say, yeah.
And then he's probably like, can you believe it? I went up to this guy and I peed right next to him. He's probably telling the story on Twitter right now. All right, number 2. Met Gary Busey at an airport in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Through a strange course of conversation in which he insulted nearly everyone, he ended with a joke. And so he says, did you ever hear about the poor family? No. They were so poor they had to jerk off the dog to feed the cat. He then chuckled to himself, grabbed the next taxi, and left us speechless.
What the fuck?
It's not even funny. It's just great. It's funny how not funny it is.
Jerking off the dog to feed the...
You know what? The joke isn't even good. It's just the thought of Gary Busey saying it that's fucking hilarious.
I'm laughing at it because it's so, like...
Like, what?
I don't get it.
Yeah, like, I guess the cat eats the cum?
I guess.
Ew. All right. Number 3. Friend was pissing next to Shaq at a club in Miami. Of course, he can't keep his eyes on the road and tries to sneak a peek at Shaq's junk. Shaq turns to him, smiles, and says, crazy, right? Big nigga, regular dick.
That...
I'd say that's a story you could tell your grandchildren, but you really shouldn't.
Well, next up.
Did not look at other guys' dicks at the urinal. That's just wrong. Even if it is Shaq. Number 4, me and my dad met Rick Astley. I shook his hand, said big fan. Dad didn't shake his hand. Sorry, my hands are sticky. Rick smiles and says, my hands are usually sticky too, and then grins.
That ain't right.
Well, Rick Astley's a fucking freak. I love it. Oh, wow. Number 5. I was working at a behind-the-scenes featurette for a movie starring Keanu Reeves and Renee Zellweger. I had to wire the lav under Renee's shirt and clip it to her bra, and I totally accidentally grabbed her boob. She looked me right in the eye and said, "Geez, buy me a drink, okay?"
I would have looked at her and said, "Are you being serious?"
Well, she was probably trying to laugh it off because they probably get accidentally groped all the time with the microphones, you know?
Oh, God.
Number 6, friend of ours is a hotel hospitality manager. She was alone in a room with Russell Brand. Oh, I'm feeling so bad about where this is going. I detest him. He very politely offered to have sex with her. She said her husband was waiting downstairs for her. Brand said he could come up too. I knew I didn't like him. What a douche. You know what? The guy who sent me these lists, he just now sent me another list.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing. That's what my phone just vibrated and it sent me another message. All right, number 7. Went to the U2 concert in L.A. a couple of years back and saw Pierce Brosnan walking through the parking lot of the Forum. As I walked by, I said, "Bond, James Bond." He gave me the most revolting look and said, "Fucking wanker." Totally. Can you imagine how tired Pierce Brosnan must be of hearing that shit?
Nobody brings up his performance in, I mean, yeah,
in anything else.
In anything else.
Can you imagine being that troll who does, though? Like, you see Pierce Brosnan, you're like, "Oh, man, I loved you in The Lawnmower Man." Like, that's not going to happen.
Ain't you that guy that fucked a pie?
Pierce Brosnan?
No, that was... No, I was quoting Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right.
But no, they always come back to the fucking pie.
Some pickle fucker gave us free eats. All right. Fucking wanker. Gotta love it. Number 8. My sister ran into Matthew McConaughey in a bar years ago. They hit it off and they went back to her place. She got overwhelmed by nerves and said she had to go run out to her car to get something. She sat in her car freaking out for God knows how long until he eventually gave up and left. Must have baffled the poor guy. I mean, to be fair, it's Matthew McConaughey. He just moves on to the next girl and he's good to go.
Pretty much.
All he has to do is walk up to some girl and be, "All right."
I know where I'm going with this.
Number 9. I asked Winona Ryder out to lunch in an elevator. She said she had to work. I always tell myself, she didn't say no. She pretty much did. It's a polite no, but it's still a no, you know?
He's one of those guys where it's like, if it ain't exactly no, it's a yes.
Yeah. Number 10, he's a nice guy, right? Number 10, I got drunk with Christopher Mintz-Plasse, that's McLovin, once. We would be mid-conversation and some new random girl would walk up, he'd stop talking, make out with her for like 2 minutes, and then send them on their way and return to the conversation. Super surreal. Oh, who knew McLovin was such a pimp?
I don't know. First I've heard of it.
Saw Tim Allen's mistress sprinting out of his trailer after his wife showed up at the set of one of those Santa Claus movies he was filming.
Oh.
Wow. And to think he was on that Jesus show.
The one that got canceled recently?
Yeah. And then
it's actually a good show.
I've heard it was good. I don't even think I get the network that it's on.
I think it was the CW, I believe, or CBS.
Oh, it was? All right. I thought it was some cable thing.
No, it was. I know it's on Netflix.
I'll be honest with you. I never heard of the show until it was in the news that it was canceled.
Never.
But anyway, there's actually a reply to that one where somebody says, "Did he make those weird grunting sounds from Home Improvement?"
Oh, yeah.
Oh. All right. I rode in a hotel elevator with Red Sox pitcher Derek Lowe at like 2 in the morning while he was making out with 2 women at the same time. Oh, good for him.
Cool. By the way, that show that Tim Allen was in was Last Man Standing.
Oh, yeah, I know the show. I just saying I never heard of it until it was in the news.
Right.
Number 13. Not really not safe for work, but I was once at a hotel in South Africa looking for a bathroom, and I got lost and ran into Lawrence Fishburne in the hallway. I pretended like I didn't know who he was and asked if he knew where the bathroom was. Like I probably would have asked anyone. He was a very nice guy and walked me to the bathroom where he said, the men's room is on the left, the women's room is on the right. The choice is yours. I almost died.
Wow.
Oh, that's funny. Number 14, a guy walked by me in the airport as I sat waiting to board and, kid you not, farted mere inches from my face. I looked up. It was Bon Jovi.
Wow.
This person can say that Bon Jovi farted on him.
I will never shower again.
He couldn't hold on to what he's got. Number 15, Andy Dick tried to pull me into a bathroom after we did some blow together at a party in Hollywood Hills. I pulled away, but he took my best friend, who's a total fiend. He never told me exactly what happened. Well, you know what happened. They blew each other.
Whew.
It's Andy Dick. That's what he does. He snorts cocaine and he sucks dicks. There's no mystery. All right, number 16, I live in New York City. We normally ignore celebs. One time I walked past David Blaine. I shouted, do a magic trick. He replied, try finding your dick. That's magic too. I walked away in silence. That doesn't even make sense. Try finding your dick?
It must have been a fat guy.
Maybe. Yeah, that makes sense now, actually. Number 17 is the last one. I had a friend who met Jason Segel at a bar in L.A. She said he was fairly drunk and all over the place with their conversation. At one point, he just point blank said to her, so are we going to have sex? She said no. He responded, okay, and then just walked away back to his table. He just wanted to know if it was going anywhere, I guess.
Are we going anywhere with this?
Wow.
Can we skip all the bullshit and go straight to the...
So we're going to fuck or what? All right, I'm going to do one more from Pufnisse here, just because I think that everything he sends me is about sex, and it's just kind of crazy. But this is 10 hilarious thoughts Tumblr has had about porn.
This is going to get interesting.
So it's like Tumblr gets deep, except it's all porn. Bloodbending here says, idea, the Porn Olympics, where people compete to have the most NSFW stuff on their monitors as dangerously close to their parents as possible without them seeing. And they reply to themselves and says, game start, and they show, like, the guy's dad is in the background, and they're looking at, like, anime chicks fucking. Okay. Number 2, Profolk says, how does porn make money if I can literally just search free porn? Born for this misery business says, how do musicians make money when you can literally just download free music? Twigfinger says, musicians make a lot of money from touring. When's the last time you went to a live porn concert? And Invisible Chicken says, yesterday with your mom.
Wow.
Burn. Well, and by the way, free porn makes money from the ads, of course.
I was about to say, it's all about the ads.
Yeah.
Pornhub shames you for blocking them.
Yeah, I know, and I don't care.
I don't care either.
I'm there to jerk off. I'm there for a few minutes tops, and then I'm out of there, you know. Number 3.
Luna C. Kitsui. No, go away, you stupid ad. Okay, I just want to jerk off.
Have it Joey says, watches porn. Me, this intro is taking too long. Skips 1 minute. They're eating ass. Me, now I gotta rewind because I've obviously missed a key element to the story.
Wasn't that on Twitter?
No, but that's very similar to a joke that I made on Facebook a few days ago. Where I said, whoa, back up. I've missed some key plot points.
I could have sworn that was on one of our list critics from before.
No, I don't know if it was, but I made a very similar joke on Lead Ass Quotes just a few days ago.
Right.
Andrew Paldaw says, what if you had an identical twin that did porn, and you went to the grocery store, and they're like, oh my god, I saw you take 3 dicks at once while wearing a turtle costume, and you're like, god damn it, Gary. Oh, yes. That's good. I like it.
Sounds like a SpongeBob gay porn.
You're Rocco's Modern Life. Cozy Queen says, bruh, porn titles be so extra and so out of line. Like, you got shit like, horny tight Asian teen gags on monster cock. Like, relax. Why are you so loud and specific? And Corn Abuse says, slightly young woman uses her mouth and other orifices to arouse moderately sized man's diddly-do. See, it doesn't make you want to click on it, so.
Not really.
Number 6, Pizza here says, no, porn is too much. Someone could have eaten those apples, but instead you put them all in your asshole. Who will eat them now? I won't.
I probably won't either.
I ain't never seen that porno.
Me neither.
I like this one. Number 7, every porno on Earth. You like this dick? Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's pretty much it, right?
Pretty much.
Well, I keep the sound off. Number 8. Oh, God, I've seen this. I actually saw this the other day. It's this picture from the Pokemon show with Ash. And I don't know, maybe he's just shirtless, but it looks like he's sitting naked on the couch with Pikachu next to him and just staring ahead. And it says, when you're trying to bust a nut, but the plot is too good. Right,
next, please, quick.
Number 9, things they don't show you in porn. Elbowing each other in the face, leg cramps, queefing, accidentally pulling each other's hair, ass pubes. Things they also don't show in porn. Sleepy morning sex, mutual giggle fits over awkward situations, sex fading into cuddles, fading into sex, and back into cuddles, and your lover's O-face. So don't ever compare yourself to porn, thank you.
My dad's old porn stash had all that.
Oh, well, it's probably from the 70s when everything was just
when
very
they were
real.
doing
It was very real.
Like
The chick would take off her panties and it would be like that scene in Scary Movie, you know?
Oh, God.
So this shows a scene from a porno where this guy has like a, you know how they have the angel and the devil on the shoulder, except it's like a guy and a girl?
Yeah.
And the girl says, anal sex hurts. No way it's going in there. And the guy says, you can slam it in my ass as hard as you want. And the comment here is, I've seen a lot of weird intros to porn, but this one takes the cake. At least they didn't fart on the cake.
I think I saw that porn.
With the one with the guy and the girl on the shoulder?
No, I mean like an actual porn where it's like, where he's trying to convince her to take it up the ass. He's like, I will if you will.
Oh, my.
And I fast forwarded for about 14 minutes.
14 minutes? It always takes forever to get past the point you don't want to see.
It was a 30-minute movie. And I'm like, okay, how long is he going to take it in there for? I'm doing it 1 minute at a time. No.
No. Still going. No.
God damn, how long is he doing this shit for?
I like it a lot.
It was... Next, please, get my mind off of it.
Well, that was the last one, so...
It's a perfect.
Out of 11,
Every
right?
single one of them was fucked up.
They were all fucked up. All right, enough with the dicks and ass and shit, you know?
Let's get to something else. I'm getting hard thinking about it for some reason.
Oh, no, don't tell me that. I don't want to hear that.
Too late.
Oh.
Maybe somebody in the comments does.
All right, well, Unknown Riddle here sent me a bunch of messages. This is actually Nicholas Jones. He now changed his YouTube name to Unknown Riddle. And he actually sent me a bunch of lists. Some of them I've done before. The 100 worst YouTubers, I think I've done that. Let me check it. Yeah, I've done that one. So we're not going to do that one. But he also sent me, you know what? You pick which one you want to do here. We have, because there's 2 top 100 lists, and I only want to do one of them. So do you want to do the 100 greatest fictional characters or the 100 worst fictional characters?
How about the greatest?
You'll do the great. That actually works out, because I'll do the worst fictional characters and list critics too. Jesse really likes worst lists, so that actually is pretty good. So 100 greatest fictional characters, I'll read them 10 at a time, and then we'll comment on them.
All right. Hopefully I know some of them.
Actually, I think I'm going to have to read them 5 at a time, because there's 5 on each page. Okay, so number 100 is Dr. Sam Beckett. Number 99 is Lois Lane. Number 98 is Hellboy. Number 97 is Patrick Bateman. Number 96 is V.
Oh yeah. I just saw V the other day.
V for Vendetta?
If that's the same one or the one with Robert Englund.
No, was Robert Englund in that?
Not in V for Vendetta, but like V the series.
Oh, no, that's a completely different thing. They're talking about V for Vendetta.
Oh yeah, that's the one I saw the other day.
All right, well, I'm going to... Where do I click? Oh, here it is. Wow, they make that very difficult. Number 95 is Raceland Magier. I don't know who that is. Number 94 is Aaron's Son. Number 93 is Guybrush Threepwood. And number 92 is Jeffrey the Dude Lebowski. And number 91 is Kermit the Frog. I feel bad for Kermit that they consider him only marginally better than Lebowski.
I'm surprised to see Lebowski so low on the list.
Oh, I hated that movie.
Wow, really?
I detested it. And every time I say it to somebody, they go like, well, you got to be high. And I'm like, well, I wasn't, so.
I wasn't either, and I liked it.
Number 90 is Barney Stinson. Number 89, Hermione Granger. Number 88, Dr. Doom. Number 87, Ayanami Ray. Number 86, Squall Leonhardt. Squall sucks. All he ever says is ellipses.
Not interested. Not in the mood.
Yeah, he's
I'm always alone.
Whatever.
I'm an emo bitch.
You know, I
Wait,
think that
no.
like a lot of people, like when Final Fantasy VII came out, a lot of people misunderstood Cloud, and they thought that he was like an emo bitch kid like that, and he really wasn't. He kind of pretended to be in the beginning, but he really wasn't. And I think that they made Squall the emo bitch kid on purpose. Like, no, this is what it's like.
I gotta go with them on that one.
Yeah. I really just did not like Final Fantasy VIII at all. And I just gotta say, how difficult of a list must be to put this together? Because right here on this page, we had a guy from a sitcom, we got a chick from Harry Potter, we got a guy from Marvel Comics, we got a chick from an anime, and then a guy from a video game. It's like 5 completely different mediums on one page.
I have no idea. Maybe he just put it in a randomizer and said in no particular order.
Well, I don't know. And this is not a community source list, by the way. This is written by one guy named Jason Darrow.
Jason, you've got too much free time on your hands. Open up a book sometime.
Way too much time. Well, I mean, or maybe close a book and go out and fuck some whores.
Backpage.com. You got $150 for 30 minutes.
Just hook up with Scars, man.
Yeah, watch out. Don't.
I was just listening to that yesterday. Number 85 is Wesley Wyndham Price. Number 84 is Boba Fett. Number 83 is Jane Cobb. Number 82 is The Flash. And number 81 is Dorothy Gale. Who would have thought that The Flash and Dorothy would ever be on the same list?
On the list, critics, they definitely are.
Yeah, right. I just say Boba Fett sucks. He looks cool.
He had a small role. How is he one of the greatest? He had a small role, and that was it.
All he is, he's a cool design. Like, everybody wanted the action figure. That's about it, because he looks cool. He doesn't do anything. He just stands around. And then he got killed in the most bitch way possible. So, yeah, I can't get behind Boba Fett even being on the list. But anyway, moving on here, number 80 is Alice. They're talking about Alice from Alice in Wonderland. Number 79, Magneto. Number 78, Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes. Number 77, Ash Williams. Number 76, Death. Not any specific version of Death, just Death. So, yeah.
All right, Ninja, get off the table. He's knocking my vape over and everything.
How is Magneto only number 79? Come on.
What?
Magneto's awesome. Definitely my favorite X-Men character, so. She's like, now, like, any other X-Men on the list are going to piss me off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, let's move on. Number 75, Omar Little. Number 74, River Tam. Number 73, Samwise Gamgee. Number 72, Hercules. And number 71, John Carter. Yeah, I love John Carter. You ever read those books?
Uh-uh.
He was a Confederate soldier in the Civil War, and he dies, and then he wakes up and he's on Mars. And he just
Wait a
kinda,
second. Isn't that the comic where like there's this guy named Genesis?
no, it was a series of books by Edgar Rice Burroughs.
Oh.
And I mean, Marvel made comics about it back in the 70s, but so he wakes up and he's on Mars, and he just kind of rolls with it. He's like, "All right, I'm on Mars now. Let's do something."
All right.
Yeah, and he has all these adventures and shit, and it's kind of funny. They were pretty good books, though. Where's the link? Okay, so we're moving on here. Number 70 is Deadpool. Number 69, Dexter Morgan. Number 68, Eric Cartman. Number 67 is Dr. Leonard Bones McCoy. Number 66 is Tarzan.
Come on, pony, bite the wiener. Come on, pony, bite the wiener.
Oh, God. That was the most... You had to pick the most fucked up moment, too, for most fucked up episode.
I made you eat your parents. I would have quoted.
Tears of unfathomable sadness. Yes.
I would have quoted Dexter Morgan, but nothing he says is funny. It's all dank and dark, and that's it.
I didn't really like Dexter that much. Number 65 is Catwoman. Number 64 is Holden Caulfield. Number 63 is Nebraska. Number 62 is Aquaman, and number 61 is Doctor Strange. So, are they picking like the most irritating Final Fantasy characters on purpose?
Which one was mentioned? Because I forgot.
Yuna.
Yuna's interesting. At least in X2.
I didn't say not interesting. I said annoying.
She's not annoying.
She's kind of annoying. I mean, I don't know. She's in love with a guy that doesn't even exist.
For the most part.
Until the very end of X2, right?
You've had 12 years to play. No, you've had 14 years to play that game. You've got no excuse. If somebody yells out spoilers.
Oh my God, spoilers! Yeah. Number 60 is Yoda. Number 59, Optimus Prime. Number 58, Huckleberry Finn. Number 57, Ellen Ripley. Number 56, Mickey Mouse. Once again, I gotta say, who would have thought that you'd put Huckleberry Finn and Ellen Ripley on the same line?
I have no idea.
And then Mickey Mouse. I'm just kind of amazed by this list that they even managed to make it, because that's it. Like, honestly, think of all the characters and all the fiction, and then like pick top 100 and rank them. I mean, it must have taken a long ass time to make.
I say he used a random generator.
Possibly. Number 55 is Bilbo Baggins. Number 54, Tom Sawyer. Number 53, Dr. House. Number 52, Green Lantern. And number 51, Galactus. Okay. I mean, Green Lantern's not just like one guy, though.
Yeah, it's like 1,000 of them.
Yeah. I like that House is on the list. I really like that show.
Oh, that's one show I miss so much.
And this guy definitely, he says Tom Sawyer is a better character than Huck Finn. Oh, okay. Let's move along, man.
It's definitely different.
Number 50 is Ebenezer Scrooge. Number 49, Veronica Mars. Number 48, Bugs Bunny. Number 47, Gakar. Number 46 is Captain Ahab. Boy. I mean, it's amazing. I just want to say, just this little stuff. So you go from Charles Dickens to Veronica Mars to Looney Tunes to Babylon 5 and then to Moby Dick. Amazing.
Is Man of La Mancha down further on the list, possibly?
What is that?
Man of La Mancha, that's Don Quixote.
Oh, possibly. We'll find out.
Hell, obviously, why not?
Number 45 is Solid Snake. Number 44 is Dream. That's from the Sandman comics. Number 43 is Conan, the Barbarian, not Conan O'Brien. Number 42 is Cloud Strife. Number 41 is John Crichton. And, that's the last one there.
42 is Cloud.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're not talking about top 100 video game characters. We're talking about, like, all characters ever.
I know. I
So to
figured
even
he'd be
make
like 6, maybe.
Oh, he's not that interesting. I mean, if you're going to pick a character from Final Fantasy. Isn't Sephiroth like infinitely more interesting?
Not really.
Really, you don't think so? I mean,
I think he's
Cloud is a guy that like I'll sum him up really well. He's a guy that thought he had to pretend to be a badass to get a girl's attention when she liked him the whole time.
Yeah.
That's his character arc.
But it's amazing how he carried that on for so long, and then he took on someone else's persona.
No, he carried on. Well, that's the other part. He believes his own bullshit.
That's because the Genova cells. It wasn't particularly his own fault.
Well, yeah.
But you know, the low self-esteem and not qualifying for soldier really did a number on his mind. He's like, fuck it, I'll just make it.
But everything he did was to impress Tifa, and she was all over his ball sack the whole time anyway.
Yep.
So
lucky bastard getting the biggest tits I've ever seen in video game history.
Yeah, but they were like triangles, so.
Shit, I don't care.
Number 4 is Captain Picard. Number 39 is Beowulf. Number 39 is Fitzwilliam Darcy. That's from Pride and Prejudice. Number 37, Iron Man. Number 36, Cthulhu. Okay. I was like waiting for it, like he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
You want to destroy the world with me?
We have to destroy Justin Bieber.
Oh, please do. I'm begging for it. I'm waiting for it.
You know what's funny is back when the Justin Bieber train was running, the hate train was running real hard. Everybody was hating on him. I'm kind of like, I don't care, you know? I couldn't give a shit. Now that, like, nobody gives a shit about him, I hate the fucker.
That's pure irony. It's like, you're your own tour bus.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, fuck him, but nobody cares anymore. Number 35 is Mario. Number 34 is Severus Snape. Number 33, Gandalf. Number 32, Atticus Finch. And number 31, Laura Roslin. Wow, we have these great characters from you know, like mythology and literature. And, of course, Mario is one of the greatest video game characters. And then some chick from Battlestar Galactica. I'm just kind of gobsmacked by that one. All right. Number 30 is the Joker. Number 29 is Aragorn. Number 28 is Odysseus. Number 27 is Elizabeth Bennet. Number 26 is Scarlett O'Hara. I don't give a damn.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn that you'll number... What number was she? 35?
They're 26.
Oh, 26. Frankly, my dear, I don't care that you're number 26.
I didn't make the top 25. What will I do? Frankly, my dear, I don't give a fuck.
Thank you.
I had to save it there. You were floundering. Number 25 is King Arthur. Number 24 is Kara Starbuck Thrace. Really, this person really loves Battlestar Galactica. Number 23 is Merlin. Number 22 is Robin Hood. Number 21 is Wolverine. I still like Magneto better, but all right.
Hey, at least I got more than one next time.
Wolverine's cool though. I can't knock that, you know.
Yeah, too bad no more. They may still do more films, but no more Hugh Jackman in them.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they would have to. I think that if they were to do any more Wolverine, either they could do one of two things. They could do a young Wolverine in the past and recast him, or they could just wait till Daphne Keane grows up a little and she could be Wolverine.
Yeah.
Which is what they did in the comics. So I think that would be great. Because first of all, she impressed me because, like, most child actors, you're just kind of like, they're good for a kid. But she was just good. And secondly, the action scenes with her were amazing. So, number 20, Malcolm Reynolds. Number 19 is Frodo Baggins. Number 18 is Homer Simpson. Number 17, Frankenstein's Monster. Number 16 is Hamlet.
Ew, slimy. Ew, moving. $20? I wanted a peanut.
Money can buy many peanuts.
You're voicing that better than I am.
Money could be
Explain.
Money could be exchanged for goods and services.
he drops it and lands on his head. The bill flies out, and Bart and them find it.
Oh yeah, and then they bought the all syrup squishy. I just watched that one not too long ago. I don't know where you magical pixies came from, but I like your pixie drink. Number 15 is Han Solo. Number 14, Luke Skywalker. Wow, they just edged him out there, huh?
Sort of.
Number 13 is Captain Kirk. Number 12 is James Bond. Number 11 is Dracula. I honestly would have thought Dracula would make the top 10.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But he didn't. Let's see. What is the top 10? Number 10 is Indiana Jones. Number 9 is Mr. Spock. Number 8 is Harry Potter. Number 7 is Spider-Man. And number 6 is Darth Vader. I don't know. I don't know about Harry Potter being so high, though.
I don't either. It's not like...
I like Harry Potter. I like but like I just think of like how high Harry Potter. He's in the top 10, and then Hermione was like number 80 something, and like she was honestly more interesting.
Yeah, kind of.
But okay, that's weird. And Spider-Man's very high. All right, top 5. Are you ready? Oh God,
50-50. Let's go.
They're each on their own page. That's annoying. All right, well, number 5 is Sherlock Holmes. Okay. I'll give you that one. That's fair. Number 4 is Doctor Who. I'm not a fan of The Who, but I mean, I'm a fan of the band The Who, but not the show The Who.
Me neither. Don't feel too left out.
I'm just kind of like meh on that, you know.
If you want to trigger people on Facebook or do like a friend list cleaning, all you have to do is yell out, Doctor Who sucks, and I guarantee they'll clean themselves out.
You know what? I tried to clean out some of my friends list by referring to our president as President Puta, and nobody got mad, so.
He is a puta.
Well, yeah. You know what puta means, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a pinche cabron.
Oh, I like it.
You gotta thank Scarface for that one.
Yeah.
The game on the Wii, which...
Okay, now I'm pissed off at it. Number 3 is Buffy Summers. Now, come on, really?
What the fuck, really?
You're telling me that Buffy Summers is a better character than Sherlock Holmes or Wolverine or Harry Potter or Gandalf or any of these other people? Are you kidding me?
That just dropped this list by like 5 points.
That's ridiculous. All right, what's number 2? Some shit from Battlestar Galactica, probably. It's Superman. All right, I'll give you that one.
All right.
So is number 1 Batman then? Because you can't have Superman and not Batman. Is Batman, according to Jason Darrow here, the greatest fictional character of all time, or is it some stupid bullshit? Let's find out as I click on it. No, it's Batman. I mean, I pretty much saw that one coming.
Well,
I can't argue with that.
Where the hell is Link at?
Batman's awesome. How could I not like that, you know?
Well, he's got all the gadgets.
I love that they have like, you know, several different pictures, and they show like several, like they have the Christian Bale version and the comic book version. They have Adam West, and then they have like the animated one. So, Buffy
64
though.
for me.
64. I'm gonna go with 52.
Just why Buffy? That knocked us down by 5 points.
Yeah, that is just bullshit.
You could have gotten a 69, which would have been, you know, if you're female, that's good, but...
Yeah, well, it's good no matter who you are.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to do this 10 worst companies in America because I just think that's kind of interesting.
Let's hear it.
So, or actually, okay, well, actually, when I click on it, it's from the Penny Hoarder, and the actual title is 10 U.S. companies employees and customers really, really hate. What do you think might be on this list? Just one example.
Walmart.
Walmart? I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of people that hate Walmart, but there's also a lot of people that like Walmart.
I like it, but I also hate it at the same time.
It is a love-hate relationship. All right, well, let's see what's on here. Number 10 is Sprint. Man, I was just a little while ago reading some stuff about Sprint and what dicks they are, so.
Oh, they're like, let's just say I still owe them like $400 for my cancellation fee from 5 years ago.
$400 is pretty crazy for a cancellation fee.
Well, it wasn't just that. I still owed the phone payment and the phone bill and all that other stuff. I'm like, screw this. I'm not paying this. You guys are dicks. My phone isn't even working anymore, and you guys refuse to help me replace it or anything like that. It's like, we can give you this cheap little flip phone. Fuck you.
Off with that. This says that Sprint has worse overall performance than Verizon and AT&T across all categories.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah. Number 9 is Sears. Wow. I would think most people don't give a fuck about Sears.
People still shop.
According to this, it's mostly that they treat their employees like shit. It says low wages and an unprofessional upper management.
I'm sorry, my cat is being a clown.
I hear is it playing with like a bell or something?
He has a bell around his neck, and he's playing with one of his balls, which has a bell in it.
Oh, okay. Number 8 is Dish. Yeah, I don't know anybody that has Dish, but I used to, and they never said anything good about it.
I got a buddy who works for him, and of course it was the dick of the group.
Oh, wow. It says 47% of respondents reported a negative service experience with the satellite TV provider. And few companies are disliked by their own employees as much as Dish. Wow. Number 7 is Spirit Airlines. Wow, I would have thought United Airlines, but okay.
Oh.
Recently, United Airlines have been kind of...
This must be a list from like 6 months ago.
Well, actually, let me see how old it is. Actually, it's from January, so yeah, you're right. 7 months ago.
Good guess.
That was a very good guess. Spirit is the lowest rated airline by the ACSI and every traveler on Twitter.
Cool.
Number 6 is Facebook. I fucking love Facebook.
I guess because of how anal Mark Zuckerberg can be sometimes.
According to this, it says that you know what? This was January. This was right after the election. This was January, and it was the spread of fake news that people... You know, I have filtered out all news from my Facebook feed that's not BBC, and I'm loving it.
Enjoy it, because I fucking hate it.
Oh, BBC is great. There's no spin at all. There's no...
No, I mean like enjoy the filtering.
Oh, well,
I need to do myself, because it's like, dude,
once I started filtering out all anything liberal or conservative or anything with any kind of slant, and I just got rid of all of it.
I need to do that.
And
in fact, when I get off of here, I'm gonna do it, because
it's pretty wonderful. Number 5 is Wells Fargo. I didn't know that they were hated.
Oh yeah, I use them as a bank, but the reason they're hated mostly now is because there was some scheme going on. A lot of people got money ripped off their banks and all that shit.
Yeah, it says employees created millions of fake bank accounts for customers. They're the most complained about bank in 2016, and there's a bunch of class action lawsuits against them.
So that's funny. I mean, the only reason I hate them is because, I'm supposed to have overdraft protection, and some stuff will still go through.
Oh, well. Number 5 is... that was number 5. Number 4 is McDonald's. I mean, people claim that they hate McDonald's, but I see their fat asses online, too, so...
Well, my roommate quit her job as a manager for that just to be a cashier at Walmart, and she said that she would never eat there or never work there again, even though she was making like $18 an hour. She'd rather make the $10 an hour she's making now.
Well, I would tell you, I would much rather work at a McDonald's than a Walmart. I heard Walmart treats their employees like shit.
Especially now that they're cutting back with the scan and go.
Well, the McDonald's that I went there shortly before we started. I went there and got some bagels, for breakfast, and they you can tell they're cutting back because they got those self-service kiosks now.
Uh-oh.
And I find those things to be a pain in the ass, but that's me. Number 3 is Mylan. They make the EpiPens.
Oh yeah.
Remember how they jacked up the price ridiculous amount?
Thanks a lot, dickhead.
Yeah. Well, they did release a generic version of it, but it's still the whole it's kind of a Martin Shkreli thing to do. Number 2 is Bank of America. I could have told you that one.
Oh yeah.
And guess what number 1 is? It's a very easy to guess actually, and if you don't get it, and I'm going to tell you, and then you're going to be like, oh, of course. What is the one company that everybody hates? Think about it. It's not that hard.
Enron?
No, that may be back in the 2000s. Comcast.
Oh.
Have you ever heard a single positive thing about Comcast?
No, I haven't.
Have I? They really are the most hated. I didn't even think about it until I scrolled down to them, but now that I see it, I'm like, oh, of course I should have thought of that.
Makes total sense.
It does. It's all right. So out of 10, I'm going to give this an 8. I think it's a little out of date, obviously, but
Yeah.
I mean, it was written in January, so.
Yeah, I'll take an 8 as well.
Okay, I'm going to do one more. You also, Unknown Riddle, you sent me the 15 worst comic book events. I have already done that one.
Yeah, that's with like a Spider-Man reset in time and all that shit.
Yeah, that's the first thing on the list, One More Day. But he did send me another superhero list that I think is cool. It's 15 superheroes that died and actually stayed dead.
Yeah, so bite the weenie, Superman.
Well, this was from last year, so let's see if any of these have resurrected since then.
I haven't read comics since whatever I got.
Oh, I know. You said it was
back.
Spawn and X-Men, right? That's all it was, right?
Spawn and X-Men.
Yeah.
Those two comics were all I had growing up, and I stopped buying them at the age of 22 when they started getting crazy, hard to find. And
oh, that's rough. Yeah. I mean, I'm a big DC Comics nerd, and also I love Marvel in its own crazy, wacky way. But you know, I haven't read comics in ages, just simply due to the fact that they're kind of expensive.
Oh yeah, I mean like, and how do they come out with them so quickly?
Well,
like
they're done like, you know, months in advance. You know.
Like I was watching an art class from Todd McFarlane. He's doing art classes on his
he's fast.
Facebook page. Yeah.
He's very fast, yeah.
It's like, how the hell is this guy doing this so quickly? But I mean, he shows the techniques.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I mean, it's pretty cool watching how, you know, you can use bird wings as shadow effects. Like, I didn't even know that. I was like, should I tell Cassara Studios about this? But then I realized that may sound kind of dumb because they are artists.
Well, number 15 is Captain Marvel, the Marvel version of Captain Marvel. Now, they did kind of do a thing where they brought him back during Civil War, but then it turned out that was a Skrull, so.
Right.
That wasn't really. So he died of, Captain Marvel, the original, there is a Captain Marvel now, it's a chick, but the original Captain Marvel was was a guy, and he actually died in a way that you wouldn't expect a superhero to die. He died of cancer.
Oh, so natural causes.
Yeah, well, kinda. It was said that one of the villains that he fought was Radioactive Man, and that, you know, constantly, you know, fighting that guy gave him cancer. But number 14 is Gertrude Yorks. I have no idea who this is.
I don't either.
She's from Runaways, which is a Marvel series that I never read. So, okay, I'll take your word for it. Number 13 is Goliath.
Oh, yeah.
Goliath died during Civil War, not the movie version, but the comic version.
Yeah.
Thor threw his hammer right through his chest. Of course, that also turned out to not even be the real Thor, because Marvel's insane. But, yeah, that sucked, though. I liked Goliath, and they just killed him off just for shock value.
Yep.
Number 12 is Abin Sur. You know, he's so tied into Green Lantern's origin that bringing him back would kind of cheapen it. They did introduce his son, Amon Sur, who became a villain, actually. And he was one that they kept killing and bringing back and killing and bringing back. But Abin Sur they never brought back. Number 11 is Elongated Man. That's kind of questionable, since he was killed by Neron. Do you know who Neron is?
I believe I do.
Well, if anybody doesn't know, Neron is the DC Comics version of Satan. And Neron killed the Elongated Man. But he's appeared in many, many comics since then as a ghost. So it's not that they killed him off and never brought him back, because he never really went away.
Right.
So, I don't know about that one. Number 10 is Hawkwoman. Well, they just replaced her with a character that looked almost exactly like her, so.
Yeah.
They became Hawkgirl, you know? Number 9 is the Scarlet Spider. How aware are you of that whole Clone Saga bullshit from the 90s?
Not all that aware, in all honesty.
They did a story way back in, like, the 70s in Spider-Man where this villain named the Jackal made a clone of Spider-Man, and they fought each other and blah, blah, blah. And then in the 90s, they brought the clone back. Like, he thought he was dead, and then he wasn't. And then it turned out that he was the clone, and the other guy was the real Spider-Man. And it became way too convoluted. You know, it was kind of interesting at the time, but in retrospect, it was too confusing. And, well, anyway, the other Spider-Man was the Scarlet Spider, and he eventually died. There is a Scarlet Spider now, but it's like a different guy.
Right.
Ridiculous costume, too. Number 8 is The Question. He's another one that died of cancer.
Jeez.
Well, you know, this is a guy who, like, literally had a cigarette in every panel, so. Number 7 is The Atom. Are they talking about the original Atom? Yeah, he died in 0 Hour. I guess they never really did bring him back. Number 6 is Eric O'Grady. Oh, he was one of the Ant-Man.
Oh, yeah. I know
Ant-Man,
that.
the irredeemable Ant-Man. He was the one that was kind of an asshole. Number 5 is Wildcat, the female version of Wildcat. I didn't even know she died. I thought they just stopped using her because she was not interesting. So, okay. Number 4 is Jean Grey. Come on, how many times has Jean Grey died and come back? Really?
Like half a dozen times.
They killed off Jean Grey permanently a while back, but they still have a Jean Grey in the comics because of time travel.
Yeah.
So I don't think that counts. You can't count Jean Grey. Number 3 is Starman. I wasn't even aware that Starman was dead, so. Number 2 is the Ancient One. Well, the Ancient One was, I mean, you saw the Doctor Strange movie, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, he can't, you know, Doctor Strange, I mean, he's the Sorcerer Supreme. I mean, you got to kill off the previous one, so.
Yep.
I mean, they made him a woman in the movie, but it was pretty much the same exact character. And number 1 is Hellboy. But once again, they continue that with Hellboy in Hell, so.
Yeah.
I don't consider it, like, really killing off a character if you're still using them in stories.
Like, what's the point?
Yeah, I mean, like kind of like when they killed off the Punisher, but then, like, he became, like, a Frankenstein monster, and they kept doing that for a while, and it's like, well, they didn't really kill him off in the sense that you don't see him anymore. He's still around. He's still shooting people in the face, so.
Yeah.
Plus, that was lame, so. Anyway, out of, how many was this? 15?
Yeah.
What do you say?
I'll give it a 7.
I might give it a 9.
Yeah, half of them I never heard of, so.
Well, yeah, I know you're not, like, a huge comic guy. Like, it's not like they ever killed off Spawn, right?
Well, technically, he died in the first.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. Like, he died in the first fucking comic, but then, you know, because he's dead. He's like a zombie. He's a hell Spawn, right?
Yeah, God, I wish I could collect those comics again. Seriously. But...
Oh, you know, you could just download them, right?
Yeah, I could.
Get one of those CBR readers, you know?
Yeah, I need to.
I gotta catch up. One comic that I really want to catch up on is Invincible. I don't know if you ever heard of that one, but it's a superhero comic that Image publishes. The character has very similar powers to Superman, right?
Right.
It shows kind of like the realistic implications of having powers like that. Like, you know, when two superheroes get into a fight, it wrecks a city, you know?
Right.
Although I guess now they kind of do that in like Man of Steel did that, so who knows. But anyway, I think that's going to be the show.
Sounds good to me.
I'm sure you have things to do. You haven't slept in days.
Yeah, I'm running on 52 hours as of this hour.
Why?
Because they decided to switch me to night shift again after I just, gotten off my day shift. So I had to stay up. So I slept, woke up, was awake for 10 hours, did my shift, got to the hotel, couldn't go to sleep because, I'm wired just about.
Damn.
And then it's like by the time I start feeling tired, it's time to drive so I can go home.
That's rough. So you can't like force yourself to.
I can with drugs, but I get so addicted to them. Like,
yeah, that's not a good idea. Don't go down that road.
But if I go back to Raven, it's gonna be all good again because the reason I left last time was because my truck was shit and because I was sitting too much. but they fixed that this time by
Well, see, now
bringing
you
back
kind of
Karen.
went. Let's end the show and then we'll talk about this, okay? So
Yeah.
we'll see y'all next month and in a little bit for List Critics 2.
Sounds good. See you then.